Hi guys, I'm today another video, and in today's video we are back again playing Minecraft, and today we are going to be doing a little bit of infrastructure slash decoration slash terraforming. It's just sort of a little bit of everything. So as you can see, I've extended this area of grass out over here. So it used to end roughly around here, and I've extended it all the way out. So that way we can put some buildings on top of this bit here. But we actually need to like terraform it. So instead of doing like the nice ground bit down, we're going to build like a little key wall. Is I think the best way to describe it. So we're just going to have a little nap because the sun is going down. But yeah, we're going to build a key wall going all the way around here. Okay, so now we just need to jump all the way down to the bottom of the ocean, but we need to make sure that this is lined up. So I want to break away that block of gravel there, and then I want to build up this spruce wood all the way up to the top, like so. And then we're going to put these spruce logs in first, like these big logs. Oh, that absolutely terrified me because I wasn't paying attention. There's your Minecraft lesson, and always keep your guard up because, oh yeah, there's another one on his way. Hello there, nice to meet you. So yeah, we need to get these logs going all the way from the top down to the bottom. So between each of these big pillars of logs, we need to leave 7 blocks. So we need to count across 1, 2, 3. Then we've got a middle block there. 1, 2, 3. So then that should be 7, and then we can go and fill this in with the spruce logs. So if we just come down here like so, and then break away that block of sand there, then we can pile all of this up as spruce wood, and then that should be a 3-block gap between. Let's just double check. 1, 2, 3, not 3-block gap, a 7-block gap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There we go, we've got 7 blocks between those, so then we just need to do the same thing over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then here is where we need to go down, and then we'll just double check that when we get back up to see if we have done that correctly. So then we just need to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, then that is perfect. So now we just want to head back up to the house because we want to use the stone cutter, which I made between episodes, I think, but I made it like before the previous episode, so that we could use it for the central plaza area. It might have been the episode before. Can't exactly remember off the top of my head, but I've made this stone cutter, and then we can turn all of that into Deepslate bricks. We'll just do 2 stacks of Deepslate bricks, like so. And then we want to do polished Deepslate. We want another stack of that. And then we can take those blocks all the way over to where we are constructing our key wall. So from a design perspective, what we want to do is we want to fill this top layer here with these polished Deepslate blocks. So we want to grab that polished Deepslate and carry it all the way across there like so. Then we also need to do it 7 across this way because we're keeping the pattern going along this side here. So we can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then we can grab that spruce wood which is already in our hotbar, so that saves us a job. 1, 2, I don't know why I'm counting up, but let's do it, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3. I'm not sure why I broke it up, and I feel like it just makes it a little bit simpler for us. So then we've got those in over there, so then we just need to continue doing the Deepslate across here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then we want to go down here, break away 2 blocks of the sand, and then we want to bring that up like so. And then what we want to do now is we want to go underneath that and fill that in with these Deepslate bricks. So let's just grab the Deepslate bricks and then make sure that we're bringing those through like so. And then you can see it's creating a little bit of a dark feel, but it's really, really nice. It gives a nice aesthetic. Well, I think that anyway. You'll have to let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below, because your opinions are always greatly appreciated on matters like this. Oh, we don't want to trap a dolphin in here. Hopefully he can get out before we finish doing these walls. Hopefully, fingers crossed. If not, then sorry, Jack, you might have to spend the rest of your life down there. Hate to break it to you like that, but that might have to be what happens. Hopefully it doesn't. Hopefully it doesn't get to that point. So we just want to continue bringing this deep slate all the way along here like so, and then just fill it all in with all of these deep slate bricks, and then it creates a really nice filled in feel, because obviously it is filled in, so I would be a little bit concerned if it didn't create a filled in feel. So we just want to come back up for a little bit of air, because we've got to remember that we are of course working underwater, which of course isn't an ideal place to be working, because then you've got to worry about the air bubbles and everything. But let's not worry too much about that. So we can break that away, then we can swim back up and take a little break for some air, and then we can go back down under and fill in this with some deep slate bricks like so. Just make sure that that's all filled in like that, and then you can see it's coming together really nicely. And then we just need to replicate that along these ones here. So we just want to come over here and break away some more of this sand, like so, and then we can always use this sand, like we can always put the sand towards some use. For example, we could smell it down to make some windows, so now we just have to go and dig up the beach, for example. So let's just go back down below to continue filling in this with some more deep slate bricks. So let's just fill in as much of this as we can while we have these air bubbles with us, so that we don't have to swim back up. But you know what, we are taking a little bit of a breath when we go and fill in the layers towards the top, so that is extending the amount of time that we're getting below. But you know what, we need to head back over to the stone cutter to make some more deep slate bricks. Well, I do have some positive news about Jack. Jack has now left underneath. Oh, wait, has Jack died? Has Jack died? Do dolphins drop cod? Please tell me that they don't. Oh, I thought I was bringing you happy news about Jack. I think Jack the dolphin's died. Oh, that's not good. Anyway, I've got some more deep slate. Let's try and find a positive somewhere in that. I have more deep slate, so we can continue, well, I have more deep slate bricks. I already had the deep slate, it just needed turning into bricks. So let's just come back up to the top and grab some more air, and then we can go back underneath to continue filling in this little key wall like so. So then we just need to continue filling that all in like so. And then what this is going to do is it's going to give us plenty more space to continue building around that new central plaza area that we have been working on in the previous couple of episodes. So it's going to be a really nice area around here, with lots of like shops and things and houses and just all going on to that central plaza area. And then we can always add more stalls to it, because yeah, it does need more than one stall. I acknowledge that. I am aware of that problem, but you know what? It's fine. That is a future problem, not a now problem. The now problem is probably getting some more infrastructure put in around the place, and you know, I really want, you know, a villager to come and live in this area, because I feel like that would be really nice. But I'm yet to find a village. Is my problem, which is really weird, because if you haven't been watching Boss Battle with myself and Bumble, basically in Boss Battle we're surrounded by villages. There's like 10 within like 100 block radius. It's ridiculous how many villages are so close together. So it's really weird how I'm yet to find one in this world. So yeah, I have been adventuring out of episodes, you know, like just going off in different directions and things. And still no progress on finding a village, which is very disappointing. Because I would really like to find a village, because I want that villager really to just come and live here. I don't even want him for like a gameplay perspective. I just want to build him a house. I mean, is that too much to ask for? I feel like our best course of action might be to focus on curing a zombie villager. That might be our best course of action, to try and get a villager to come and live in this area. Yeah, I feel like that's going to be what we have to do to get a villager over here. So that's going to be something that we're going to have to work towards doing. We're not going to have enough Deepslate to finish this, no. We're going to have to run back to the house to make some more Deepslate bricks, but that's fine because I didn't turn it all into... oh, we don't need to head back to the house. Because I made an extra half stack, so I decided that I was going to make half a stack as the polished and half stack as the bricks. Well, that was very, very smart of me. So now what we're going to do is we need to basically stop us from going like this, straight off the edge. Because that doesn't look fun for anyone involved, to be quite honest with you. So I have just crafted a lot of spruce fences, because we're going to put them like that to stop us from just going, like straight up the edge, because that doesn't sound fun considering how I want like villagers and stuff in this area, despite the fact that we still haven't found a village, which isn't frustrating in the slightest. I completely assure you of that. That totally didn't annoy me. Not in the slightest, no. So, yeah, we need to make sure that, number one, I'm not going to fall off, and number two, anything that's over here isn't going to fall off. Because we all know what Minecraft creatures and mobs and things are like. So, yeah, we need to make sure that we're very careful about mobs in this area. Because we don't want them to just go straight over the edge, because I am not fishing them out. That doesn't sound fun. Like, I'm not bothered about that because, like, they can't drown in that. But I don't want them to go and jump into that and drown, because I just don't want to get involved with that, because that's too much. Like, I'd rather not. I mean, I've got more pressing things to do in these videos than fish a villager or I don't know, a cat or a horse out of the water. That just doesn't sound like something that I want to do. I just realised I've just glossed over the fact that this area is now finished. So we've got all these fences in, which now stop us from going straight over the edge. But what I am going to do is I'm going to put some torches on top of each of these logs, like so. So I'm just going to remove the torches that I've put on the floor when we get to the edge bits, and then I'm just going to place them like so. There we go, that looks nice, and then it'll all look nice and lit up, and hopefully little to no mobs should spawn during the night. Hopefully none, but we know it's Minecraft and we're not that lucky, because mobs seem to spawn absolutely everywhere. So yeah. But it's, by the way, I haven't acknowledged, like, not even once, this is episode 20. We've been going for 20 episodes. Yay! 20 episodes, everyone. We've come a long way in those 20 episodes. Well, at least I hope we have, anyway. Yeah, so we've made a little bit of progress in those 20 episodes, and hopefully we can make a lot more in the coming episodes. I haven't really stopped at any point recently just to say thank you for the support in the videos recently, so I haven't really had the chance to say thank you for the support on the videos recently. It hasn't gone unnoticed, and I appreciate all of that support. Without further ado, I thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. Goodbye.